Previously on the Banner Saga.
The lower is heading this way.
Past the window? That doesn't make sense. The lower was at the bridge.
Don't let anyone tell you the dreads are not clever. Inatop will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why.
It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get the Zero Hole. Juno will know what to do.
We will join you. I bring supplies and warriors, and my friend Gunnulf. I believe he would be happy to swing it for you. Want to be friends with Gunnulf, Rook? Keep food in the cart.
Hello guys and welcome, my name is Sethaerion and today we're gonna play the next episode of the Banner Saga. We're starting this episode by leaving Hagthorpe. Say goodbye, Hagthorpe. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hole, but it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best.
Finally, sleeping beneath a roof.
You overhear. Several families begin unpacking. Oh, guys, just wait a second. We need to decide here. So we got our options. We sleep in a comfort tonight, keep everyone back until you're certain it's safe. It was abandoned for a reason, leave it. Or look for any clues about why it was abandoned. To be honest, I don't like this place. I don't know why this place is still abandoned, but I think they have a reason for that, so I'm gonna choose the third option so we can avoid this place. While most follow you to a farther campsite, a few families stubbornly but cautiously enter the hole and bed down. The next day they rejoin the caravan more refreshed than everyone else. You soon hear complaints of your paranoia. Oh great, now the most of them thinking that I made a bad decision and I'm so bad as leader. Well, to be honest guys, I don't know if I really made a bad choice here, but still I believe that something bad might happen to be the whole caravan in this abandoned structure. I don't know. Well, at least it's good to know that we have some fresh and well-rested people here. And it will be nice if these people can do some chores for the caravan, of course, yeah. But you don't know what is the worst thing to do. To clean up all the mess that the varls doing every night with all that ale. And believe me, this is nightmare. The godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much needed rest. Ivar soothes some children away from a solitary dread slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivar, pointing to the dread's body.
I don't think so.
He replies.
Still could not hurt to have a few guards look around.
Hours pass without warning. Ooh, I'm so eager to inspect the godstone. I can't wait to learn all the story, as much story at least I can learn here. So Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you. Though he even tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learn the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Oh, that's cool. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Even doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno cool, he says. Okay, I know, Even. I know we need to find Juno, but I guess if she's a smart girl, she can find us, you know? But I think it's time to pack up and move on. But that was a great story, I have to admit. Yeah, I like that godstone. As you are ready to depart, you hear screams from near the main godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dreads before are shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dread's hands. Well, I can't wait to see what is this thing.
Wait,
says Ivar, his arm across your chest.
This should not be seen. Get everyone away.
A chill sweeps over you. A lead pushes past and gasps.
Stop!
Shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. I don't like this, guys. What is that thing?
Leave it.
On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hands searching for something it can't find.
That's a baby.
That Dredge is a woman?
We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die?
In a war, it's only the males who fight.
We've been fighting this Dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us?
They're not invading. They're running.
Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Gina, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness. Something black is covering the world, and the Dredge are running from it just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end.
Ivor, you knew. Why? Why didn't you say something?
Oh god, this whole thing sucks, in my opinion. But I don't want to press Ivor, so I will say this isn't the time, because we got a lot of stuff to do. And let's hope that Ivor can explain to us by himself.
When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it Race. Every time we will build our defenses, it will flood on them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Race deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the Sunder. When I found my way to Grovheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kentor, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skogr, where no one knew what I had done.
The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Well, Ivor, I don't know what to say. I'm really disappointed about you. For a long time nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence.
What do we do with the baby?
She asks. A lump forms in your throat looking at the small obsidian creature screaming before you. Okay, so our options are put it to a vote, insist on taking it with the caravan, insist on leaving it behind, which I'm not gonna do that, or stay out of this. Well, I'll choose insist on taking it with the caravan, because guys, it's not the baby's fault here. I know maybe it's a Dredge's baby, but I'm gonna keep that baby, whatever the rest of the caravan might say. I don't care, and I really want to do the right thing. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to taking the Dredge's infant, while others are furious about bringing it alone. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you.
Its swaddling was being held by this.
She says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly Dredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. Oh, that's sweet, we have a hairpin. From a Dredge baby. That's cool. And we gain Vadran silver brooch. That is a good item, I guess. And guys, I still believe that we did the right thing. I don't know how the story will impact from that choice, but I think we're going to be okay. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Oh great, we kept the baby and now we have problems.
Ruben, you would rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling a Sunder? No, I would rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, blow head first into the dreads. They follow you into the hills, get lost, now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Belower leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit Belower in the head with a throwing axe?
Both varl halt their debate when they suddenly notice you waltzing. Hi guys. Just give me a moment, guys. I really want to think about what I'm going to say to you. So let's see our options. What's this about? Don't stop on my account. You're planning to comfort the dreads? I think I'll choose the first choice because I really want to know what's going on here.
Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dreads on our asses. Belower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you would be happy to finally be oldest varl in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more varl, Kerm. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me.
Guys, look at the face of Rook. He's like, what I'm doing here? I don't belong to this conversation. The varl's talking like childs, you know, like big babies. So I'm gonna say, I leave it to you.
Leave my ass. You must be used to Ivor following your lead. What did you said? Nothing? Anyway, in the old days, I've already been halfway to battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Belower for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. I will tell Hadderborg you said hello.
Grammar and a good many varl warriors head out toward the growing army of dreads. Okay, Kramer, so this is where we say goodbye. Oh, and we lost 40 varls, damn it. So, is he going to come back?
He always has before. But this time feels different, I fear.
Okay, let's hope that he will be back, because we need them. Our genre is not over yet, and we have so much to do. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you liked the video, let me know by commenting below and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to support me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time everybody, take care, bye bye.